I'd like to be in charge of Twitter if he's giving away that job.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So this fucking guy, he, by the way, has reached full levels of Trump where if you even talk about him, you get bombarded with people who are either defending him or think that you're attacking him, the left, the right. I was like, I'm just talking about the guy.
Right.
I didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly think he's just making up controversies, whether it's doxing people and the GPS and the jets, or assassination coordinates, or the not being able to cross promote on Twitter. He makes these decisions that he knows are dumb and controversial, and then he puts up a poll on Twitter. And then he says, "Look, it's a democracy. It's the greatest democracy on earth because I let the people decide. I just drum up fake controversy and I let you vote about it. And now we're the greatest free speech, platform in the world. But it's all just dumb things he's making up."
Yeah, I find him to be the neediest loser to ever exist.
$100 billion and you're the biggest fucking loser.
I think this actually kind of perfectly ties in with small talk, where I think if you don't have personality, it's the one thing you want.
Can't buy. I also think you can't buy it. You can't fake it. Yeah.
The one thing Elon Musk can't have is a personality.
Well, isn't he like autistic or something?
I was going to say he's a loser and he's autistic.
But,
Those are two separate things.
But to take the other side of this, is it not true what he said about being social media being like whatever you're saying, like that they were banning people more on the right than on the left?
I think that's what it seems to be the case.
Yeah. So I mean,
No, that seems to almost be black and white with all.
It's like the old joke about the guy, the hypochondriac that dies. And he goes, "I told you I was sick."
But I mean, he, as a guy who's funny,
right,
and has been around a lot of people who try to be funny,
right,
and a very few amount of people make it.
Sure.
There's nothing worse than a guy trying to be funny who's just not meant. Like, be brilliant. Like,
right, be yourself.
You've already done your thing.
Yeah.
You put fucking spaceships out there and shit. Like, be that guy.
Right.
But people love the funny, and the girls love the funny.
People love to be funny.
And you usually love what you're not,
And I always, I never understood it because I was funny, if nothing else. Like you said,
right.
You want all the other qualities, but I mean, I was literally the guy where they'd go, the pitch would go, hit it to center field. He's got no arm.
Right.
No arm. No matter how I tried, I had no arm.
Right.
And there's nothing more infuriating than no arm.
It's so true. When you're watching a professional ball game and like, a guy's rounding second, rounding third, coming home, and you're like, we're gonna get him at the plate, and you see the throw, and it's like five hopping to the plate. You're
no
like,
arm.
What the fuck is that, man?
It was just
I had the same thing but in hockey, I had no shot. I was really good at everything else.
Oh, good.
I couldn't shoot the fuck. That's kind of important. It's a hugely important piece.
Well, that's the other thing. If you don't have an outside shot in basketball, even if you play great, they all back up and let you shoot.
That is the most emasculating thing in the world.
Yes.
And they say it. They're like, he ain't got no jumper. Leave him out there. It's like, and then you try it.
When Ben Simmons was on the Sixers.
When you're a professional, when that happens on the playground, that hurts your feelings.
Yes.
When you're a professional and they're doing it to you,
there were pictures of Ben Simmons, like no one was even at the foul line.
No one's on the TV screen. No other defenders on the TV.
Well, how about the poor guy yesterday? He's like, okay, it's the last play of the game. What could happen with the Patriots?
Oh, God.
What could happen? He's like, hey.
I'm so happy, by the way, as a Jets fan.
The second Ramondre threw it back to Jacoby, I was like,
the first
disaster.
Yo, he deserves more fucking hate than he's getting. Yes.
Yeah.
That started the whole goddamn circus.
It was,
as a Jets fan who has had to hear about the butt fumble for the last 12 years.
Yes.
That's dethroned, brother.
Dude, I think
that is gone.
Is now third most embarrassing play in NFL history. I actually don't think we're one. I think one's Colts.
I don't know, man. That was
the Colts. The Colts fake punt.
Have you ever
against
seen
the Pats?
Oh, what years are from?
It was probably like
I would say 20. I would say 2016. I would guess.
Oh no, that wasn't Flacco too, was it?
No. This is the Colts. This was McAfee. McAfee got they called a fake punt. That is just the worst.
Let me just say how old I am. When you said Colts, I thought of Baltimore immediately. That's how old I am. I'm like,
I think the problem with this one is they thought they were doing. It's a planned play. Yeah. So they all run over there.
That's a cool play.
Yeah, until you see what happens, though. and they just
What happened? He had the ball?
Yeah, they lined everybody up, didn't block them. They're snapping the ball here like normal, but everyone else is over here. Yeah. So the Patriots just stood there waiting, and as soon as he snapped the ball,
tackled him.
Coach?
Because there's nobody defending, nobody blocking.
That is,
That had to be the coach.
So that's the thing is that's Jacoby Myers was like
that's
frazzled in the
Did
moment.
they fire that coach? Was that-
He had. I mean, eventually they should have fired him
I
right
think the
then.
Colts
That's
had
one of the
4
greatest
coaches
plays
since
I've
then.
ever.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm blaming Belichick for that play yesterday.
Are you?
Yeah,
Why?
because I don't like
I'm
the
with
fact
that.
that automatically people are like, oh, Belichick had nothing to do with it. I'm
Yeah,
just-
fuck.
Yeah,
I
fuck
see
that.
what you're
He's
saying.
usually actually, for a guy who usually gets all the credit
Yes.
for everyone always being prepared for every play and
Yes.
everything. Where was that?
I'm telling you, he was on the sidelines probably going, Jacoby.
throw it.
I agree that Belichick is always like it's a well coached team, but like there are some things where it's just
This
like
team's not.
no, that's what I know.
Yeah.
But there are some things where it's just like I don't know, man. Like don't go off sides. You're
Yeah.
a professional athlete.
Right. Do I
teach
have
you-
to explain that to you? Yeah.
And you're right. Belichick did probably get too much credit for that when it's like during practice he makes them run a lap if they go offside.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. That probably doesn't really matter much.
But wait a minute. Speaking of offsides, what happened in that game yesterday? The World Cup. What does offsides mean in soccer? I don't even understand what it means.
If you are behind the last defenseman when the ball is kicked, so you can be like, say Kevin's the last defenseman. If my teammate has the ball, as soon as he kicks it, I can run past him. But
It
basically think about it like
prevents
hockey.
cherry picking.
Only
It
the
prevents
blue
somebody
line
from
move.
just staying, way back, so you can just kick them the ball and score. So you got to move with the defense, so it prevents you from
I
just
felt
hanging
bad
back.
for that goalie.
Dude, I feel.
He was the backup.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I
didn't
knew
know
that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That whole game, man. That was. I said if soccer was like that every day, I'd watch it all the fucking time. But it's so rare. I mean, that was like a screw.
Those clips of Argentina afterwards were fucking sick.
What happened?
The
All
city of
the
Argentina.
videos of Buenos Aires.
Oh, it was the best.
It was
I mean,
fucking.
the whole fucking country.
Yeah.
In the streets, partying, and then meanwhile, do you know the comedian Sam Talent?
Who?
Sam Talent. Do you know him? He was in Paris yesterday, and he was like, "This city's gonna burn down." Like, there's nothing quite like the losing side. I was almost like, "You're witnessing one of the most interesting things on the planet right now." Like the winning party is whatever
Yes, the losing party is interesting.
the country
Like, oh,
that
they
just
won last time, what do they care?
lost. Yeah, that is true.
Greedy bastards.
but also you had your star got a hat trick and you scored
Yes.
so late and you came back twice and then you lose and you just drink yourself to death. I think.
Macron was up there.
What's that?
Macron was at the game.
There was after Mbappe's
Hugging
second
him,
goal,
right? He was,
I
like,
think they
consoling
him.
him.
They cut away from him too fast. I think he was about to do a wild dance. He
Oh,
had
yeah?
one hand up and was like going like this. I was like, I think he's about to take his shirt off.
Even the French coach is stylish.
I
You
know.
See him the way he looks.
Yeah, they
He
have a
looks-
look to him. Yeah.
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 The best, I think one of the best tweets I ever seen was that American football coaches dress like high school dropouts. European football coaches dress like Bond villains.
It's very true.
That's a good one.
It is very true.